is your 10 scheduled starters as we get ready to go green here off of turn number 4. The small block modified 358 futures are underway.
Corner number 2 will be Joey Ladisor taking away the race lead. Jesse Mueller back to the 3 spot. Haas back there 4th. Nick Webb completes the top 4 drivers. Gary Lindberg, your top 5 as we complete lap number 1.
Coming down across the line up here into turn number 1. They work their way down off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway now. Up on the front, Ladisor showing the way with Mueller close in tow. Mueller trying to narrow the gap. Right now it stands at about 4 car lengths as they work their way down off of turn number 4. It is all Joey Ladisor up on the front.
As they head into turn number 1, Jesse Mueller within 2 car lengths right now as they work it off the corner. Joey Ladisor, the Mr. Radiator, car number 23, bringing it into turn number 3. Mueller and the Freihoffers, 19. Brett Haas back there 3rd. Nick Webb and Gary Lindberg going at it. Lindberg will pick up the number 4 spot. That'll bring Wheeler to the top 5.
What a race back there for 4th spot as they make their way down here onto the home stretch. Down across the line, your new 4th place man is going to be Gary Lindberg. As Lindberg takes over 4th, dealing Corey Wheeler back to 5th. And just outside the top 5 now is Nick Webb in the 27W.
And we got Matt Woodruff around on the back straightaway. The Woodruff powder coating number 55 is looped it around. Caution flag is out.
We're going to go green next time around. 8 laps remaining here in this small block modified futures race, 358 mods. Base car. See the brake lights on, hard left-hand turn. Going to leave it in the hands of Joey Ladisor now as he'll be coming down looking for Matt Burdick's green flag. Ladisor ready to ease in the gas. Jesse Mueller right alongside as they roll down off turn number 4. Ladisor will pull away down off the corner. He'll lead him down across the stripe up to turn 1, and Mueller going to make a move down low. Now the 55 of Brett the Threat going at him. Contact off turn 2.
And they're all able to keep going, so we will stay under the green flag. Gary Lindberg loses a bunch of spots. Meanwhile, Joey Ladisor and Jesse Mueller are not affected at all by this one. Ladisor's going to lead the way, Mueller, and then another gap of about 5 car lengths back to Corey Wheeler in 3rd. And Mueller's getting a little more confident out there. He's not afraid. He's trying to go after Ladisor down the back straightaway, but Ladisor out to about 3 car lengths as they hit turn number 3.
Mueller not backing down here in the corner. He is putting it into turn 1 with authority as they're going to come down this time to the halfway sign. Halfway home here for Joey Ladisor. Jesse Mueller bouncing down through turn number 1. Now Brett the Threat does the same. Haas backslides outside the top 5 now to 6. As they work their way down the back straightaway, here's your leader off turn number 4. Joey Ladisor continuing to show the way.
As they head into turn number 1, Ladisor, Mueller, Wheeler, and I'll tell you what, Mike Butler has done an impressive job. He's got his way up into the number 4 spot. Nick Webb has been back as far as 8th. He's worked his way back up into the top 5. The Adams Center native bringing it into turn number 3, trying to close in on Mike Butler, but Joey Ladisor having his way with the field as we click off lap number 8.
Most comfortable margin Ladisor has enjoyed so far up right now, holding it over the 19 of Jesse Mueller, but he does not want to get too comfortable as Mueller has still got his right foot buried into the accelerator of that number 19 car, and now it looks like Mueller is starting to chip away at that gap.
As they bring it off the corner, Joey Ladisor still in control. Mueller right on the chip as he heads into turn number 1. That 358 is flying out there. He's starting to close the gap on Ladisor. He had the gap of about 5 car lengths. It's down to 3, now down to about 2 as he hit turns 3 and 4. 2 to go this time by for Joey Ladisor.
Mueller's going to turn the heat up here with 2 to go as they work their way down off of turn number 4. Ladisor still. The gap stands at about 2 car lengths, but Mueller trying to make a move down to the inside, trying to narrow the gap down the back straightaway as they'll be racing to the white flag this time, and Jesse Mueller may have something for Ladisor yet.
Mueller found a little extra horsepower that time. He is on the back bumper of Ladisor as they head into turn number 1. Ladisor can hear him. He knows he's there. Mueller's going to try the top shelf as they work it up off the corner. Ladisor able to hold the spot. Mike Butler with problems in turn number 1. He's moving very slowly, but Dan watch the battle for the lead. Here comes Mueller.
Here comes Mueller looking up on the outside of Ladisor, side by side off turn number 4. The race to checkers. as they come down across the line. It goes to Jesse Mueller picking up the win on a last lap pass.
6/1000ths of a second. Jesse Mueller gets it done. Gary Lindbergh into the inside retaining wall. Something came apart on the Lindbergh number 20.
Just got a report from the tech area, and the winner of this event will be Joey Ladasor. Joey Ladasor will be awarded the win as there is an infraction over in the tech area. The report we got is the transponder is mounted 2 inches further in front of where it should be. So despite the fact that 2 inches does not sound like much, that finish that we just saw, 2 inches, might have been the difference. So that is the ruling coming from over in the pit area. Joey Ladasor will be awarded the win, and Ladasor will be headed down here to talk to Rick Eshelman.
Shane and Joey Ladasor is climbing out of this 23, and he is up on top, smacking the car on the top. Joey Ladasor. We'll have Aaron come in a minute. Miss Motorsports is going to join Joey. Joey, kind of a auspicious finish to this thing. Had the lead, then surrendered it coming out of turn 4. Nobody knew 6/1000ths of a second, but rules are rules.
No, hey, I tell you what, it's I was in the dumps over here, all disappointed I gave it away, and I'll tell you what, this morning, last night we got in the wall at Brewerton, and we had the whole front end of this thing cut off, and Randy and Bob over at Bicknell, I was there at 7:45 this morning. At 9 o'clock, there was nothing ahead of the motor, no frame, and those guys put that thing back together, and holy crap, I mean, I can't believe it. It's a dream come true. Hopefully we can turn this into a good top 10, top 15 finish on Saturday.
How much fun was driving on this racetrack tonight? A, under the lights, and B, you were able to go wherever you wanted to.
Well, it gives it a whole different look under the lights. I'll tell you what, if you had to ask me, I think we should start racing at 6 for the next Super Deer week. But anyway, I mean, the track conditions are great. They've done a great job with it. What we've seen this afternoon, I don't think is what we can produce with this facility. Everything else is great. We just got to figure out how to make it right.
I'd say you're pretty happy right now. We're going to have Aaron come in. Miss Motorsports going to join you, ladies and gentlemen. Your Futures winner, Joey Ladasor.
Ladasor, a former Mr. Dirt Pro Stock champion a couple of times over. His dad, Laurent Ladasor, former 358 Modified Series champion, and Joey picking up his first official 358 Modified feature win as he raced in the Pro Stocks for a number of years. Great family out of...
He had some great cars at Syracuse
Yes,
in
he
that Pro
did.
Stock division, no question about it.